Hi, my name is Kathy Dawson. I'm the CEO of Dawson & Dawson. We're a national search and staffing firm. And I've been asked to speak a little bit about the new norm. So unfortunately, it's 2020. That was actually a good thing before February and March. And we had our biggest year budgeted and planned. We had a reorg. We did all these great things getting ready for 2020. And then March 17th happened, which was our stay-at-home order. So it was very challenging for Dawson & Dawson, like it was for a lot of companies. It was definitely something nobody expected. And so a few people have asked me to talk about what we've done here at Dawson & Dawson and what we are seeing with our clients that they're doing to sort of help them see what the new norm is going to be like. So there's lots of changes, of course, right? And so when you think about changes, one of the first things that comes to my mind is working remotely. So immediately on that second day, March 18th, everybody was requested to stay at home if they were not an essential worker. And even though we all think we're essential, the government doesn't think so sometimes, and we were one of those. So we set up remote workforces right away. Our IT clients were busier than they've ever been. We have a client that is in the chemical business, and he does sanitation or sanitizing stuff for your hands. And so he was busier and busier than he's ever been. So there's lots of silver linings, but there were more, probably 90% of our clients that were having difficulties. So the first thing that we found out from our clients was that they're staying the course. So whatever your plan was for 2020, you're going to change it a little bit, but you're going to stay the course. And you're going to reach out to your clients and just see how they're doing. You're not going to try to sell. You're not going to try to find out, what their plan is, because nobody knows what their plan is. We're all sitting here waiting for us to get back to work and be able to not work remotely anymore, at least not as much as we have been, and to be able to engage with our clients and help them do what they do best. So the question really is, are we going to open now or are we going to open later? Well, the good news is today is May 6th. In 2020. So we have been told that this Friday, a lot of the businesses are going to be reopening, but in a very abbreviated fashion. So what is the new norm? How are they going to open? It's all different for each company. So how will they do that is based on their industry. If it's manufacturing, if it's a service industry, that's really what they're going to be doing. So we are seeing that the job market right now is really gearing up to do a lot of non-essential work as well as essential work. So the nurses and the doctors and the healthcare providers and the grocery store people and the guy who is at the gas station, for goodness sake, because we wouldn't have gas without that. We're very grateful to all of them. But what is the new job market going to be like? What is the new norm? So it is remote working. It is making sure that the people that you have employed are engaged remotely, because they're not going to be engaged unless you do something about that, and that they have purpose. One of the things that my team has been calling me recently is the CMO. And I'm the CEO, of course, but the CMO. And I said, what? CMO? What's a CMO? I'm thinking marketing, manager. I don't know what I was thinking. And they said, you're the Chief Motivational Officer. And I went, oh my gosh, that's a great title. I love that title. And we do daily huddles. We've been doing a lot of training. We've been doing a lot of things that are building the foundation of our businesses right now, so that when we're out of this, we're going to be able to move forward in a very different way, a much better way. The new norm way, we'll call it, right? So thinking about that and thinking about technology, can you imagine when we had typewriters that were manual back in the day? We have laptops and they do everything. And if I had my cell phone in front of me, which I very rarely do not, I'd be picking it up and showing you the cell phone is as good as your laptop. So what is the new norm? What is the new processes, and how do they evaluate what to do when the stay-at-home remote was there? It's all different for each companies. So the real concern that most of our clients are having right now is a concern over the workforce in general. So when they go, if they're going to hire furloughed people, will they go back to their first employer and leave you if you've hired them? What will they do? You just don't know. So what is the re-entry plan right now? And phases is what we're doing. We have a return to work process that we put out, and we're going to be adhering to that. So how to make money during this time and how to do that react quickly, because most of the employers that we're seeing are having a little bit of a tight budget because the income is not coming in as much. So the PPP loans that have been approved are helping a great deal, but they're only 8 weeks till the end of June. So I said it's May 6th, right? So we have really 2 more months to see where this is all going to go. What kind of infrastructure are they going to have when they go back is another thing. What kind of processes will they put into place? What technology will they use? And then what kind of clients do they need to acquire to make sure that they're going to be able to stay in business and protect their livelihoods and their employees' best interest? That's really the question. So what is the new norm? The new norm is really about looking at your profits, how your company currently makes money, reevaluating that and seeing if you can, like some of the companies made ventilators and they had never made ventilators before. Other companies are doing the hand sanitizers and they've never made them before. A lot of bars are doing that, which I didn't know alcohol was involved. No wonder I like sanitizer. Anyway, it's a really interesting process, and the new future is really what we want to wrap our arms around, feel good about, and really pay attention to. So that's what we see happening in the day right now, and we'll probably do a couple more of these just to keep you updated. But if you have any questions or any concerns or anything, just let us know here at Dawson & Dawson. We'll be happy to help. Anyway, take care and be safe.